I'm out on the road today, just kind of dilly-dallying, and I stopped at Starbucks just to kind of read a couple pages of this book that I have now. I'm going to share that with you, and I'm also recommend to you another book that I have on my TBR that I'm going to start as soon as I'm finished this one. And if you know the author BB Reed, she does Lilac. She did this book called In the Gray. Now, this is with a girl who essentially, we don't know much about her past other than her father is dead, and she's now trying to get in with the King guys, which is 4 guys who has a company. But what intrigued me about the book is the fact that the entire book, my entire face was like this. The guy in it is very aggressive. He doesn't really know how to express himself, and she herself is very young. There's a lot of tropes in it that is very uncomfortable. There's age gap. She's 19, he's 35. If you're not into stuff like that, don't do that. There's a lot of hints of BDSM, that kind of stuff, but it's a very interesting storyline, and there's a lot of enigma to it. And if you've read Lilac from BB Reed, you'll realize that she has this tendency to kind of stretch out the entire story, and almost to the end is when you realize what she's talking about, or who the persons in the book is really, what they are and who they are and what they're about and all that kind of thing. The next book I have on my list is something that I just discovered today. It's called Curvy Girl Summer, and I think that's just right up my alley. This is about this curvy girl who has had enough of dating and one night stands and hooking up and that kind of stuff. And when her family hints that she is too fat, why she can't find a man, she decided that she not sit down for that and wait for one to tell her that she's gonna go out there and find her man herself. And there's just a lot of drama. This has 2 or 3 books in it, so these are the 2 books I'm recommending to you to start reading now if you're interested in reading. If you have any other books that you'd like to recommend for me to read, I'm happy to hear. I like dark romances, I like urban fiction romances, I like a fantasy romance, that's kind of thing. I'm not a big lover of suspense. I've read my few, but I usually only read the ones that are super popular. But if you're into any of those other genres that I talk about, I love a mafia romance, girl. Give me a guy who wants to pew everybody for the girl, and you know, somebody will tie up somebody doing something and all that kind of thing. So if you like this kind of content and want to see more content like this, go ahead and leave a black heart in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next video. Love you, bye.